Hello Zenbeez, it's time for Tile on Tile String Series, a Zentangle Mini Project created using simple fun strings drawn with the help of a tile. So this is our Tile on Tile string number 36. You can watch all the projects from this series on my playlist Tile on Tile Strings. I'm SANDHYA MANNE. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. For today's project, I'm working on a regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil, and stub. Go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so this is tile on tile string number 36. So for today's session, I'm working on a regular white square tile and I'm using 01 black Micron and 08 black Micron pencil and stub. So these are our supplies. And so now I am going to use two tiles, the big round tile and the regular square tile to create our strings. So here's how I am going to add mine. So I'm going to add mine. So I'm going to leave about this much space here and add my circle like this. And over here, I am going to have it somewhere like this. Okay, so somewhere like this. So that is my string. So I wanted to explore how working with a circle and a square format looks. So up until now we've used either just a round tile or just a square tile or just the triangle tile or hot tile. So I want to kind of mix two shapes and see how that turns out. So this is my string for today. Now let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with our first triangle, which is Yabbut. So I'm going to do that here. So Yabbut is a grid-based triangle, and I am going to go around pulling out my lines for the grid like this. So I would normally do it with pen directly, but I just wanted to, because the grid is not straight, it's kind of a little angular, I wanted to be sure that I get my lines proper. So I went around pulling my lines parallel to this. Now I'm going to go around pulling my lines parallel to this line here. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so that is my grid. Now I'm going to go ahead and start with my 01 micron and I'm going to just ink the grid lines and we'll get started with Yabbut. Okay, so now we are going to add a diamond inside of the square like this, and we're also going to give an aura line to the diamond like this. So let's go around doing this in each of the squares.
Okay, so take your time, make the diamond in each of the squares. So make sure you have enough space around the diamond and try to make them all the same size. It just makes it look more interesting. Okay, so here it is. My diamonds are all set and I've added double lines to that. And now I am going to connect the corners. I'm going to make a diagonal line. So I'm going to go through this, skip this, and go about like that. And same thing, we start from here, skip this, and stop there, like that. Okay, so I'm going to go around doing this for each of the square. Okay, so take your time, finish making the diagonal lines in each of the squares. Okay, so now I'm going to use my checkered pen, and here's how we're going to add contrast here. So I'm going to add black here and here, and these two are going to be left white, and on the upper side I am going to add black here and here, and these two sides are going to be left white. Okay, so now when we move to this the one that's right next to the next square, I'm going to add black here and here, and we are going to fill black here on this side, and this side. So we're going to alternate this. So we're going to alternate this. Okay. Now here we're going to do this. So which means I'm going to add my black here and here. Okay, so we're going to alternate between this setup. Now here it's going to be okay. So let's continue doing this on the rest of the squares. Okay, so here this is all done and I love the drama this creates. Now let's get back to this section here. So I am going to get back to my 01 micron and we're going to do this tangle called says. It goes like this. We just make some dots random like this and then we start auraing it. So we start auraing it with circles. So we keep auraing it and we try and go as much as we can. Okay, so there it is, says all done. Okay, so I'm going to start with Tangle Flux here. Okay, so I'm going to go in and add the details, like pull out a line and add dots. Okay, so I'm adding some circles and ripples around the gaps. Okay, so there that is done. Now I'm going to add Tangle Mumsy here. Okay, so here we're going to start with Mumsy. So I'm going to start off like that, and then we're going to add petals like this. So I randomly go around adding these petals to make it look like a flower here. So this is all done. Now I'm going to go back in and add black to the innermost petal. Okay. So go around, take your time, fill in the innermost section. Okay, so there it is, all are done. I'm just going to fill these gaps with some of the tipple here. Okay, so now here I am going to pull out some toodles like that. Okay, now I am going to continue adding circles in these gaps. And over here, I'm going to add a little bit of detail. Okay. Okay, so there it is, all done. Now let's get to shading. So I'm going to add my pencil right here, right around says, and along this line here. I'm going to blend this out. And I'm going to go around Mumsy here. Also going to go in and just maybe for the first layer add some pencil around this. I'm also going to add my pencil here, right around the says here. Okay, so there, this is all done. Now let's journal this. Put my initials here. So today's date is 2nd August 2022, and this is tile on tile string number 36. So we started off with Yabbut, then we did cells, then we did Flux, and then we did Mumsy. Finished it up with Toddles. So these were the tangles that we've used for the session here.
Hope you had fun on this project with me. I would love to see your creations. Head on to our Facebook group, Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SANDHYA MANNE or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya. So I get to see your lovely works there. And I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, start with the Fundamentals of Zentangle workshop on my website. So click on the link www.sandhyamannestudio.com/fundamentals of Zentangle in the description. This is a beginner's workshop. Click on the link Tangle Tuesdays in the description and receive a free gift when you sign up and receive weekly inspirations and updates. If you are on Instagram, then join me on my Instagram live every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. India time. Let's meet there and tangle together in real time. It is now time to comment. So please comment and let me know how you enjoyed this project because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you next on Friday in our Focus Flight series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.